Hello, my people. Just few hours to ADC's convention. The alleged say Minister of FCT, they frustrate them anyhow. All the venues when they don't apply to, now so they reject them. But the one built with public fund and even private people. They say Minister of FCT allegedly they frustrate them. Now the matter, now he carry us on this class. Okay. Again, if you have not subscribed to Don Azar Extra on YouTube, my second YouTube channel, you can go follow the channel. Now there, I go put this video. The reason is because if they put too many videos for one channel, the algorithm they reduce the reach. Because of that, instead of putting one video every day on one channel, we can get another channel to upload more so that nobody miss news like this. Okay? But the first channel, Don Azar, still they catch me. Will they post for there? Will they post for here? Okay? Mogu start. Mogu see all their efforts and the frustration. Number one, Ego Square, main national event ground in Abuja. This place was built with public funds. You know be person money they take build am. This place now they talk so. Wetin they allege. As you already know, this is the most symbolic public event space for Nigeria. If you want to do anything, used for national ceremonies, political gatherings, and major conventions. The African Democratic Congress, they wrote to the office of Nyesom Wike. The purpose of the letter, they request say they won't use the Ego Square for their convention. What happened next? The letter was received and acknowledged. Remember, received and acknowledged. But after that, silence. And the letter be this, when they sent to the office of Minister of FCT. So you can see the receiver acknowledge and say they received this letter from the ADC saying they want to use Ego Square for their national convention. After that, no approval, no rejection, no follow-up communication. They just kept silent. What do you mean? The process started formally by writing to the office of the Minister of FCT, but ended in administrative silence. Okay? As you can see, even APC, they use this place recently. Now this place they take do their national convention. As I said, this place na Nigeria money. All the parties, every human being money where they Nigeria, I they take build am. No be APC money sef. If you want to say na party build am, na PDP. Another effort, Moshood Abiola National Stadium, MKO Stadium. Na im be this. This is another major government-controlled venue located inside the National Stadium complex. ADC didn't just write letters here. They went physically. Multiple visits, face-to-face engagement with officials from the Ministry of Sports as alleged by the ADC. Their goal, secure the venue for their convention. Outcome, access was denied again. Reason, they thought say a sporting event was scheduled to use this stadium. As they see say, government they block them. Now they go private, say may they approach private centers for Abuja, such as hotels, halls, convention spaces. When we see now private people build them with their money, they look for customers. For instance, a place like this. These are not government-owned, independent businesses, and they get these ones. ADC expanded their strategy, started reaching out to multiple private venues. Not just one, several. Expected advantage. Private centers should be easier to secure. What happened? Every single one declined. Say, ADC, abego. But why? They say that they feel they don't go demolish their place or withdraw their license or even revoke their CFO. Specifically, fear of harassment in various forms from the government. Even private businesses felt pressure or believe there could be consequences for allowing ADC to use their place. As that one don't work, fourth effort, Rainbow Event Center, Gariki, breakthrough, then collapsed. Let's see. After being blocked at multiple venues, African Democratic Congress, ADC, finally secured a private venue. Location, Rainbow Event Center, Gariki, Abuja. Action taken by the ADC. They paid for the venue, completed booking process, they got signed contracts, began physical setup for the convention. Then the turning point. Now so they sit down, they arrange. Now the owner of the place contact ADC say message from the owner, what you talk? I was under serious pressure. Una no fit use the place again, but una pack una load go. I know what wahala. This is the only thing I think they survive for my life. After they don't sign everything. Source of pressure as alleged by the ADC, Federal Capital Development Authority, FCD, and the office of Nyesom Wike. the alleged threat, the center's operating license could be revoked. If ADC goes ahead with the event, they tell them say consequences due. Wetin come be the outcome? The owner withdrew permission even after payment, even after setup had started. Wetin e mean? This was not a rejection at entry stage. It was a forced reversal after agreement. Fine, ADC position after all setbacks now. Despite everything, ADC insisted the convention will still hold by fire, by thunder. Key stance, we hold it in Abuja no matter what. They thought say, even though they have to enter the street and hold the convention, say they go do one. Since ADC interpretation, their narrative, ADC framed the entire sequence as a coordinated effort to frustrate and block their convention, who they point to the ruling All Progressive Congress (APC) and the Tinubu administration. Their conclusion, not coincidence. This matter, they say no be coincidence, but deliberate obstruction across multiple points, as they alleged earlier, even from INEC, even the planting of Nafi Gombe, and all this they allege. As you can see, they don't arrange everything, even put their logo up front, set everything. They prepare heavily for this program. And the place be this rainbow. According to Bolaji Abdullahi, he has this to say. I don't zoom out here. After paying all the fees required, setting up for our convention tomorrow, the owner of Rainbow Event Center has just informed us that he has come under pressure from the FCDA and Minister of FCT, Nyesom Wike, that if he allows the ADC the use of his facilities, his license will be revoked. Next, but we have already signed the contract with him. We will hold our convention tomorrow as planned at the Rainbow Event Center. We will not battle this creepy tyranny, and definitely not to this petty tyrant. ADC is rising. Nigeria is rising.
Well, shortly before midnight, last night, we got reports that the owner of the Rainbow Event Center came up that to tell the leadership, particularly those who are in charge of organizing the event center, that he has been instructed to withdraw the permission and he doesn't want to lose his only means of earning. And as such, the party has to vacate the environment. Well, the leadership, and I believe the party members, said that they will have nowhere at that time, about 11 p.m., to vacate to. And the party resolved that if this order given by whoever is enforced and the ADC is denied the right to use the Rainbow Event Center, then we can as well go on the streets and conduct the convention there, because the convention belongs to the party and it is what the party wants of it. So the owner of the event center was told in clear terms that having fulfilled all contractual engagements, including payments for the use of the venue, there's no way we can withdraw. And if those who are saying that we have to leave the place are so desirous of forcing us of the environment, they should come by themselves. So as I speak to you now, accreditation has started at the Rainbow Event Center. And until I got to the set here, I haven't received any other report about stopping the process. At any rate, I believe that even your colleagues in Abuja here are already getting ready to move to the event center if they are not already there. But Dr. Abati, let me tell you, what the ADC has passed through in the last few days in respect of venue is shameful. That's just how to put it. Very shameful. I give you one example where I was personally involved. We were in Gariki when they called that, oh, there is an event center around Mabuchi, and they have invited us to come and inspect the place, whether it will be suitable for us. Dr. Abati, I don't know how much of Abuja you know, but before we moved from Gariki to Mabuchi, a journey of about 10 to 15 minutes. When we got to the Mabuchi Event Center, they made another call to say that, oh, they were sorry. They had an event that will be holding and they needed 2 days to plan for that event. And this one that we are asking for fell within those 2 days. That's how we were denied. I don't want to be listing names of event centers, hotels that the party engaged on the use for the convention and were denied. And to me, it's strange because it's not election yet. And people who say they're in government, people who have 36 governors plus FCT minister, people who have all the money in this world are so panicky.
You don't hear us. Listen to, you know, my life.
Yesterday we got an information that the owners of these facilities are under serious threat and pressure to check it out. So can you tell our audience the situation now?
Yeah, I have that detailed information as a member of the planning committee and the chairman of the protocol committee. And not only we were even asked to leave yesterday and they wanted to shut the gates, but we insisted and said we are not going to leave because we have a contract duly signed with this place and we paid fully. We have receipt of payment, we have a duly signed contract, and the most important thing is that at the end of the day, we are here and we'll hold our convention here.
Okay, there is this potent fear that well, this could be just a kind of to douse this tension by allowing these things activities to pick up. That maybe
we were not allowed, we would have held it. Nobody will stop us after a proper contract with the owners of this place. And after payment and receipt issued, no battalion would have moved us away from here today.
So in a sense, the exercise is going on.
Convention is going to hold, the exercise will hold, ADC is entrenched, and we are kicking out APC.
You don't also hear us. 7. Government don't respond, though. They counter the claim. Mokusi. Yes, and we can publicly push back his arguments. No formal application for Eagle Square was submitted. That was it. They said it was not submitted anyway. So there was nothing to approve or reject. Abuja venues are open to anyone as long as proper process is followed. I do say no be office supposed to receive that. If you receive something, direct them. So who is in charge? I no one believe say ADC people they don't know the process. Then the court now. Implication of his statement. The issue is not sabotage, but failure to follow due process. Listen to him.
You have to look at characters, people who do only want to take public sympathy when they know that there's nothing like that. And you see, when you look at that behind all this, you ask yourself, are there really people who only want to say they're talking about positive change? As I speak to you, nobody has written a letter. I don't know the very they are talking about they have. Okay, let's make a assume that they talk about Eagle Square. Nobody, not one, wrote any letter to use Eagle Square. I called the GMD of AFC. There's nothing like that. There's no way we would deny them because we collect revenue from that. You have to pay. And nobody had written to us. And we were not in charge of the velodrome. That's under the sports commission. Even when PDP did their own convention, we applied to Sports Commission and we paid. So it is not, even when APC took the Eagle Square, they paid. So nobody has written to us. Why will we stop them from holding their convention? That's our business. They paid, we have the money to do the project, but when you get that serious, the character of leadership that ADC, every time telling lies just to give him a bad publicity during the government. As far as I'm concerned, we are not that need to divide people to use venues for their convention. They're only looking for how they can attract public sympathy, which is not going to be. The truth is that let them come out and show the application they wrote and it was received by either the Abuja Investment Company or in my own office documents.
Una don't hear us. See, they don't apply. Even the one who see with our polo eyes, you know, you acknowledge them for that speech where you just make. Una don't hear us. What do you think? Drop it in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Don Aza Extra, also Don Aza Main channel. With this, can be updating you continuously until we go on for Nigeria. Thank you.